have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a playoff team from last year, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And completion makes it second and short. Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They're going to run it here. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll try the right here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's a fumble behind the line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice...
This runs through a man, a mismatch. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Throwing for his running back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Ball carrier tackled there. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of two-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will tie the game here. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. Bites up and it refuses to be stopped. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship. Dead around the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we'll hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, short completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Breaks free with room to run. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Held to a field goal their first drive. Now it's third and goal. They settle for 3 again. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, NC State.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Kicked out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And the pass is incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback keeps the football. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Slides the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. A precise route and a good throw.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Here's the handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the 1st down. Unbelievable call.
Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Here on 4th and inches. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. Breaks into open space.
And the Louisville offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that catch is hauled in. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they heave it deep downfield. And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
PAT makes it a 12-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so we'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Pauser. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. There's the handoff. And the Cardinals are looking to keep this drive going. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Cardinals will line up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch in space. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown to Cardinals. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit.
16 on the field goal.
Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Cardinals will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. Has the first down and more. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Davis. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
They're going to run it. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Throws it to the right. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Hauser. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? That's a designed quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Third down for the offense. Throwing off play action. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The offense now operating in empty. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. The Cardinals with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Hawk over the middle. It's Hauser. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. First and long now after the penalty. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Cardinals move into the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Louisville.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
19.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Handoff here from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Fires it to the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He's finally tackled out the 2-yard line. So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing him down.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, third down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Hauser. But get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Hauser. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out in slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Receiver makes the grab. They get him down to the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. They misfire in first down, so it's second and 10 from the 41. And throwing again on second and 10. Checks this down to the running back. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. That's reeled in. It's Brooks. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for a first down and goal.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
First and goal, handoff. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Offense facing second and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at the...
And he scores! Touchdown, Cardinals! That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. NC State offense is back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Leaning on the run game here late. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially work. The lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Trying to run, it's Davis. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the toss play now, running left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Then the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock. And they'll run it with the draw play. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's caught. It's Brooks. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.